So here's the sort of shaft pawl. Now I do print this upside down so that supports aren't so high in a way. But notice I have fill density set to 100%. I have supports everywhere on and a brim on. That's because I use a brim because it is like a narrow, tallish shaft. I'll just show you the layers and see that this sort of colour here indicates the supports. So, yep, that like lip thing that clicks in this part here clips in the spring. There's a hole in the end of the spring. Well, on the inside edge, there's one on the outside edge as well. And that's what that is for. It is a sort of bit of a wedge shape. So, and these are for screws, the two holes. So let's just have a look at that layers again. So there's the brim, just around the outside there to give it a good adhesion to the bed because it is tall and narrow. And then supports because these are big overhangs here. I am using, as you see, if you look up here, 15.04.6 Cura. I like this version. I think the newer versions are far too complex actually. There's too many options for my liking that, I'm going to want to, I'll just tweak that and well, the print won't work properly. Okay, so let's have a look at overhangs and we can see that the bottom, why it shows the bottom if it's touching the build plate as an overhang, I don't know, but we'll see where the overhangs are. And those are supported. Right, and we can see that's going to take, leaving up 1 hour, 18 minutes. Now, cover does not include heat up of the bedtime and things like that, apparently. So we have to add about 10 more minutes onto that. Okay, now we've already saved this, so that's okay. Now I am concerned about this model that these are two like Pawl type things that act as a ratchet. Now they're quite thick here. I've beefed them up a bit because on a previous model they did break off. But I'm worried that they're going to be too thick and too strong. But let's go for that anyway. If we can. Printing PLA 200 on the nozzle. On the heat bed, Elmer's glue stick on there. I generally leave the Elmer's glue stick on quite a long time with the PLA. I'm printing ABS 3 or 4 times, 5 times maybe, then I'm usually replacing it, but with PLA it seems like I can print quite a lot of times. E3D version 6 nozzle, 0.2 layer height. This is 100% infill, this part, because I want it to have a lot of strength, and it does need the supports on because it does have these are like almost 2 arms, well there are 2 arms sticking out there to act as pawls to grip on. Sorry about the lighting here. Okay, yep, it's going reasonably well I think. Sometimes I don't like to say that because you take a risk. E3D version 6, genuine copy there. Oops. beel touch, rate that beel touch. And yeah, you can see the reflections on the Porca silica glass. So you have the Elmer's glue stick on, and the beel touch works fine on that. That probe comes down, that little pin there on the tip comes down, and that's under sort of servo control of the ramps. I do have well, on the right hand side here is a fan that blows across the fins of the E3D version 6 through this, like a 2-in-1 fan shroud, and it does have gaps. You probably see the gaps there on the sides that the air can blow out. And on the left hand side I have another fan. Sorry about that, the lighting I've got is detailed out, so you might just see this fan on the left hand side. That's a part cooling fan, that's also under control of the ramps, and you can set how fast you want it to go within some adjustment. What I found is anything under about 30% or so, it doesn't turn on, it's just not enough power. I have this set to 50%, so you can see there on the right hand side the fan, 50%, 40 on the heat bed, 200 on the nozzle. Coming up to, well, 40 minutes. This is my LCD 12864. See the supports there, generally break off reasonably easily. Cool there. Well, there we are, it's finished. Now on the, yeah, there is a bit of, I don't know if you can see this. There's a bit of support coming up here, just almost one line going to this sort of part that I hope will fit in the mainspring. So these are the Pawl arms, like they should spring in a bit. I hope that I haven't made them too thick, but on the previous model they did break off. Well, on the music box model I tried, they did break off like at these inside edges down there. So I've beefed these up a bit. The problem there is they might be too strong, because this wants to be able to turn. Like if the diesel engine starts up and you've got press on the diesel engine, we want it to be able to keep on turning without causing too much hassle. There's a bit of roughness on this part here. So the bed's had time to cool down, so I'm going to remove this, and I'll just pull these off with some long nose pliers. Okay, and I'm going to start printing out the main, well, the body part that sort of this goes in. That's about a 7.5 hour print, the body part, and that's only on 30% of body part. This is on 100%. I wanted 100% for strength. And it was about, I think it was 1 hour, 1.5 or so.